I'm going to throw...
I don't see you streaming.
I mean, it just went up. It'll pop in a
I
bit.
don't see it.
It'll pop in just a bit. I have to send a link to every place that I send links.
Oh, Zodi, you're streaming.
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh, I just heard my voice on accident, and it's way more feminine than I thought.
You are quite feminine. You're doing a good job of it.
Oh, hi, Stream Elements. Welcome to the chat.
Ah, goodness. So.
Oh, she remembers the music. Oh no, wait, I'm guessing she's just on the title screen. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay, the thing is that music does stick in your head.
It does to a degree, yeah. But yeah, we're waiting for people to come on in. And while I do that, I will just... I realize I forgot to make a background and a logo for this. It completely slipped my mind. Something about Outer Wilds is like, no, the game is nice and atmospheric. Maybe I should just leave it as a nice black screen, because it's symbolic of space.
I think a black is maybe a little much. You could just have, like...
Maybe like a
night sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will do that.
No, not Starfield. Starfield sucks.
Did you know that they released a story DLC for Starfield and did not advertise it at all?
Yeah, I heard it came out. I did not realize that it just didn't get any promotion.
That is
I guess Bethesda's just arrogant. Like,
I will
if
be
a
honest.
Skyrim expansion came out, then like people would have already been like waiting for it and been like, yeah, I want the Skyrim. But I don't know, Starfield.
It feels less arrogant and more Bethesda is ashamed that they have made a bad thing. Not every company can be tricked into like shooting its own foot off like Warner Brothers and Morbius.
Oh my gosh, that situation was so funny. How many times did they put it back into theaters because they thought it was going to be popular? Didn't they like
only the
once?
3? They only did it the once. They did the first showing and then after it failed completely and everybody was making fun of it, then they put it back in again.
Part of me just had this vague memory of them doing it a second time because I don't know, Charlie Brown trying to kick the football.
Well,
it's amazing just how, like, okay, first off, if you want a movie to do well, why would you put Jared Leto in it? Jared Leto is one of these actors who just keeps getting jobs despite no one wanting to see him.
He is cinematic poison. He is the worst aspect of every film that he is in, which is wild because he's been in some shitty films.
Yeah, and it's just like him, like Ezra Miller. I mean, Chris Pratt fucking sucks, but at least he can do like basic, decent, not terrible acting, I guess.
Chris Pratt is capable of acting, which is more than I could say for those other two.
He's like white bread. He's cardboard. He is like, you could replace him with anyone, but I can at least say that he's not an active detraction from whatever you're putting him in.
Yes.
Aside from like, I don't want to see or hear Chris Pratt at all because he's awful.
Yeah.
But like Jared Leto, Ezra Miller, why would you put these people in anything? I can only assume it's nepotism. I can only assume they have friends in the industry.
Well, that is explicitly true for Jared Leto, for that guy. Like I'm pretty sure Like, that's 100%
It
actually
has to
true.
be.
Well, no, his dad is actually, like, a famous director. I just forget the name of
that
him.
makes.
Anyway,
We're just
hello! Welcome back to Outer Wilds.
the only space game that we can confirm does not have Jared Leto.
True. This
That's
is...
not true. There's lots of games you can confirm don't have Jared Leto.
True.
Zodi, why are you spreading misinformation on the internet?
Anyway, Outer Wilds. I got my controller set up for it so that I'm not using keyboard controls. It is much better. Feels more natural. I haven't touched the spaceship yet because I didn't want to see stuff that I wasn't supposed to see yet. So we're going to load up the game and we're going to go to space. We're going to go to space. We're going to have a good time. We're probably going to see some stuff. I have no idea. I don't know what to expect from this game, really. But that's part of the fun. Square to wake up. Hello, Zodi. Hello, Razir. Hello. Welcome to this game. Well, let's go into our spaceship. Something I didn't notice until I was playing with controller. Oh, hello, Cordy. I hope you enjoy.
Hey.
Something I did not notice until I was playing with controller. When you are activating a lift, you can't move while it is moving. Another thing, just to like...
Oh wow, that was a bit framey.
Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, something else I did make use of. Where is it? Oh, I did turn it on so time freezes while talking to others. This also stops them from animating, which is weird, but sure, okay.
It's because time has stopped.
Yeah. Well, time to go to space. Time to put on my suit so I don't accidentally die again. Okay. Oop. Now, first order of business. I want to find that harmonica.
You can't spell harm without harmonica.
Yeah. That's a lot of spiky brambles.
Well, it is a foresty planet.
Yeah.
Maybe don't land on the brambles, though.
Might be a good idea. Hey, there's somebody here. Time to say hello. Tektite. Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. But I'd come over here myself and take a look. So, what crashed? I don't know what it is, exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. I think it's extraterrestrial. Kind of looks like something that might have come off of Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, put down roots in a hurry. Don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hall loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul out the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into something that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two. Okay, so... Error duplicate signal. Why is there a void inside this seed? Wow, I don't like anything I'm looking at right now.
No?
I don't want to engage with this.
Yeah.
Retrieve scout.
Again, like Robin said repeatedly, you don't have to finish this game if you don't wanna.
I don't have to go in there myself, right?
That depends. Do you think you can slip through those teeth?
Probably not, no. What I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Ow! Punctured my suit. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. I liked this crater. I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. And remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through. Well, I'd better grab an extra axe or three just in case. Hello, Snarwin. We are playing Outer Wilds. I've never played this before, so no spoilers. I am exploring it for the first time ever. How rude of this object, not obeying the laws of physics. Correct, Qwerty. You sure the seed isn't from Timberhearth? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth and saw everything there is to see, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. It's from Dark Bramble. So...
I think maybe it might be nice to turn off the freeze time when talking to a person thing.
Okay.
There's not that much talking to people in this game, and it is a bit weird seeing them.
Yeah, I'll do that. It is a bit weird. Well, this isn't the harmonica that I thought it was.
No.
Why is the harmonica signal coming from inside this? I don't like that.
Well, maybe plants like to do music too.
I hate this.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You have nothing to apologize
I'm the one who
for.
told you to play this game repeatedly.
No.
You didn't consider.
I'm the person who was playing it, though. It's fine. I will just have to deal with it.
Nice.
Now,
Okay.
what else is
now fly
here?
a ship into the flower.
I mean, the ship can't do that.
But be a scout could.
Yeah, but like that, the scout doesn't do anything. Now, what is this house? Hey, an unidentified signal is nearby. Deep space radio. Neat. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except for Slate and Mika. Except to Slate and Mika. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we know that's the radio tower. We know elsewhere on this planet is the harmonica inside the horrible deep bramble seed. Let's see what else is.
So, yeah, there's nothing you can do with that unless you have the DLC.
Okay, neat. I was just exploring. Well, that's back at home. Is there anything else on this planet worth investigating? Oh, there is.
They give this woman a spaceship, and she spends all her time investigating the planet she was stuck on in the first place.
Well, I know nothing about this planet. I want to explore. I'm also trying to learn how to pilot this fucking tin can.
Mostly it involves trying not to land too hard so you can then repair it before going on with the rest of your adventure.
Okay.
I mean, you only have to keep it intact for like 20 minutes, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
They are a small civilization, is the thing.
What?
They basically just live up to that one crater. It's adorable.
What is this? I don't like this noise. I hate this.
Well,
There's a sign. I did see a sign somewhere. Where is the sign that I saw? There was a sign here. Oh, there it is. How did I get so turned around? The quiet shade in the ancient glade. It's always dark across the bark. I don't like this. Ah! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Nope. Nope. Bye. What do you mean hold X to fire jetpack booster? Goodbye. Excuse me, I'm leaving. Nope. Nope. Nope.
oh, she got jump scared by a geyser.
Hey, I don't like this. Does that refuel my fuel for the jetpack? Yes, no it doesn't. I don't know how to refuel my fuel.
Go to where you picked up your jetpack. I think it's there.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck this. Bye.
What? Basically home. What are you worried about?
Fuck this. Bye. Oh, my landing gear is all fucked.
Best land in the glade again and fix it.
No, I will not do this. I will land here, where I'm safe.
Happy October, everyone.
Where's the camera that I need to fix? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's super broken. Surely, Snarwin.
Fortunately, when your technology is cobbled together like this, everything can be fixed with duct tape.
Yeah. What do you mean, starboard is broken?
It's the one that's on the opposite side of port.
I do know where starboard is. Like, wow, what broke? What damaged it? How is it damaged? Well, it's fixed now.
You can always tell which side is port and which side starboard. Like, if you get the two mixed up, starboard is the one that's to your right, and you know that because it has an R in it.
Okay. And there is something inside the giant geyser up here at the North Pole. Why am I sideways like this? Controlling this bucket of bolts and balsa wood is not great. I have no idea how to actually pilot this. There, that's sufficient. And nothing's even broken.
Yay!
Translate text. Mining site 2B. Okay. Hello. Oh, I see. It's one of these control-y orbs. It's over this way. Stuff is broken over here, so I'm going to leave it alone. Yes, I did. I got distracted, QWERTY. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to go over here now. I see. Feel like I don't want to be here either.
It's just a cave. What's gonna happen?
Oh, just a cave. What's going to happen? Good fucking question, Yiza. Water's going up!
That's what geysers are.
You are right. I did forget that. That is just normal for geysers. Okay, that looks like something dig out of there. And that looks like the hollow, the abductee thingies that our ship has. I suppose I have to go into it. Please take me up. Up. Please up. Oh, thank God it's going up. If we went down into the water, I would have died. Okay, I'm up here. Hey, bones of a goat! And some ore. Space rocks. From our planet, so they're just regular rocks. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Oh, okay, so they're using the rock of our planet to protect the core of another one. Interesting. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Oh, that's pleasant. They're afraid that if they use too much rock, we won't be able to develop metallurgy correctly. Don't worry, we have the power of wood. If they're sealed off all entrances...
We use metal too.
Yet. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I'm gonna remember your name, Psycad. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Okay. Wonderful.
I love the Nomai.
They seem pretty good. Also, yeah, impressive translation work, Cordy. Otherwise, that pun would not have translated. Presumably, anyway. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Bah! That was probably supposed to do something. Hey, that's the face that I fly through when I die. I don't know what any of this means, and I don't like it. Put that down. So presumably this lets me see the status of a planet. Oh yeah, and here's a... Oh, that looks like a translatey stone, but I can't translate it yet. Ah, but what if I put this horrible object into there? Wait. Oh, it just says to drop it. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's actually translating the words. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. And Yarrow's text is an orange spiral. Interesting. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Oh, this is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. At the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Well, that's not good. Why does this specifically activate that, I wonder? Like, what is the difference? Oh, this is like their Discord. This is like a connection to a wall over on the Ash Twins, I would presume. Can I do... I imagine I can't put the scroll thing from over here into anything over there. Because that's just too big. I want to experiment. Scroll does not fit. Yeah, I figured. And what is... This is the beginnings of a scroll. Like, it looks like the top of the scroll, but... doesn't do anything. Hey, Esker. Okay. Well, let's continue along. Because there was another path to the right of this. Don't like how steep this is. Someone's bones. And a bunch of water. Uh-oh. Oh! This is fine. I don't like this! This is fine! Okay. Okay, everything's okay. Hey, you know what I also am afraid of other than water?
Tractor beams?
Pitch darkness!
We'll turn your light on then.
Yes, I know, but like... how do I leave? I want to leave this place now. I've discovered everything to discover here. It's quite alright. There's no apologies needed. This is something I expected going into this. And because I am at regular gravity, the jetpack is seemingly worthless? At the very least, it doesn't do what I want it to. So, I'm kind of stuck here.
Does the tractor beam not go further up?
No. That goes right to the ceiling, but that's it. That I can tell anyway. Ah, there we go. I can, ouch, get to here. And use my thrusters to climb my way back up. Hooray! I can leave! I can leave mine 2. That implies that there's a mine 1 somewhere.
No, I begin counting at 2 instead of 1. I find it saves time.
That would be very silly. Well... time to leave this area and see what else we can find here on planet this one. Oh, I did not actually intend to leave the orbit. I wanted to go back. There's more stuff for me to find here. Oh, the sun's going to explode.
Best hide behind something then.
It's fine. So many trees are in the way. I still don't. Ghost Vader detected nearby. Oh boy. I see. Oh, I forgot I can use the scout as a light source as well. So I can't get any closer to that. Otherwise I will die. I heard the noise of the sun explode. Yep, there it goes. I'm on the other side of the planet. I can't see the sun. Oh! Nope, there it is.
I advise not looking at the sun when it's exploding. It is very bright, and it may damage your vision in the long term.
I will keep that in mind. That sounds fantastic, Cordy. Well, and there's that seed that broke off of the planet. Off of whatever that is.
It's nice that every loop gets to start with fireworks.
Yeah. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Oh, yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the final details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfell's domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. I love how chill this guy is. You could say any of this, and he's like, I don't care. You know, there's just an endless void outside our solar system. Yeah, I'd stick to exploring our solar system if I were you. As much as I hate to admit it, our ships aren't deep space worthy. Well, going to have a bit of a snack.
I mean, you probably come across as a bit crazy saying these things, but you've already demonstrated that you're willing to get in one of their spacecrafts. So
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
to be expected.
Yeah. Okay. No, but genuinely, the Quantum Grove actually put the fear of God into me.
What? But there was poetry. Poetry's never bad.
Poetry's always bad.
Don't say that in front of Robin.
Okay, no, to clarify, poetry employed for spookiness is always bad, parentheses positive, but also still scary. Well, time to explore more of this, of Timberhearth. This is where the Bramble landed. Pre-flight checklist. What? I did... What's a pre-flight checklist?
It's a checklist for before you take flight.
Okay. Where... It was by the suit. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Attle Rock.
Okay. Oh, this is option menu. I see. That makes sense. Okay, this is the place where that ghost rock is, and there's the. Aha! What if I land right here? That's all ghost rock. So I can't leave. Not here. Ow! Why am I sideways? Oh, hey! Arches and interesting stuff. Ooh. It's, spinning. Rotating. This probably means something. Well, there's nothing here. Regrettably.
It is nice to look at least.
It is, yeah. And this temple-ish looking area is cool, too.
Yeah.
Shame about
you can
all
go
the...
here if you want to die.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of ghost rock here. Uh-oh! No! This is fine. Hey, what's this? Don't like this. I inherently distrust anything that looks like anything in this. This looks like an interesting object. It's probably going to cause me fear.
This is such an interesting stream to be on, because I've got everything at like 30-second delay. But when I'm watching the video on Twitch, 30 seconds, it takes me to see whatever it is that Zodi is screaming and yelling about.
Yeah.
I know when a jump scare's coming because I have a 30-second alarm warning me.
That's definitely a word for it. See, the other secret is that I am a consummate coward. So, like, this game will successfully scare me. Also, no, Razir, I like goth poetry. It's clearly a place that is intended to be, like, the spook zone. And it successfully did a spook.
Are you sure it's supposed to be the spook zone? Maybe you're overreacting just a little.
There's no way in hell that I overreacted.
What scary even happened there?
The noise, the geyser appearing behind me, the fucking uh-oh. This is fine. The poem. The poem was particularly frightening.
Okay, so there's an odd there's an odd noise on your signal scope. There was a geyser that you hadn't seen, and there was a poem.
It definitely opened up behind me. I did not have the ability to see it in advance, because it was not a thing that was there in advance.
If you say so.
Okay. Anyway, this is a place that I also noticed that has the very tall tree with the branches on it, which leads down into here. Surely nothing will be bad inside of this, following this river. Hey, I know where this leads. Yep, nope, bye. Bye, fuck off, bye.
Zodi. It's just a forest.
I know, but it's a scary forest. I cannot overstate that I'm actually... I don't want to go down there. Not right now. I should. I know I should.
No, it's fine. We can save it for Halloween.
I mean, I am streaming on Halloween, that is true. But there's so many things in this game that are probably spooky. Hey, a thing.
And it's funny because I don't really think of this as a horror game or anything.
It is for me. Churt's research notes, property of Churt.
What on earth is scary about a game in which you're trapped in a loop of constant death?
Everything. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. Very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in this grove will reveal more about it. That sounds very important. Fine. Okay. Fine. Let's go to Spooky Town. Let's watch the crumbling sanity of Io just demolish itself. But the sign was right here and now it's over there. Oh, it's like those quantum stones where it moves if you're looking at it or not.
Yeah. I remember them.
Grove
There was a
shard.
museum about them.
I can now detect quantum fluctuations. I don't like this. Well, at least I don't have to go underwater, which I thought I would have to. Goodbye. Goodbye, terrible, terrible place that I never want to return to.
Underwater's not so bad. It's just like space, but soupier.
Yeah. Let's get back to Outer Wilds Ventures, because that seems more important at the moment. Okay, I guess I am out of things to explore on Planet Home. And on the moon, because I did that last time. I guess we are obligated to go elsewhere.
You don't have to play this game.
I do want to, though, is the thing. Is the special surprise. I do. The game is just hitting all of my spooky buttons. Oh, that's Elf. Hollow's Lantern. I will maybe use autopilot, because I don't have any idea how to actually control this stupid boat.
Autopilot's pretty good, but it won't land for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the autopilot's really good.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I would definitely suggest using it.
That's a black hole. Why is there a black hole here?
What's a black hole?
Oh, no, that's a
wait,
planet.
I'm in the past.
That's a planet that looked like a black hole. Ah, fucking... I always hit the wrong buttons, and now I'm drifting in space, and I don't know where anything is. That. Ah, I hit the wrong button again. Let's check out Brittle Hollow. Oh, that seems not good. Oh! Well, hello. Uh-oh. Well, such is life.
Wow, that looks a bit more like a black hole than the planet did.
Yeah. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm at the event horizon. I can't... What happened?
The event horizon is when you can't escape the gravity, when not
Okay.
even light can escape the gravity.
Okay, so we're
You
just...
are beyond the event horizon.
Okay, I am in a place. There is... I can see the interloper and the sun and stuff, everything, though.
It
Oh.
is a black hole there is here.
Oh, it shunted me out over here. This is a white hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Razir, for that, that tip.
Yeah, but it's a wormhole made of a black hole and a white hole, I think.
Yeah. I want to land on the interloper.
Okay, so one thing you need to bear in mind while attempting space travel is that everything is moving.
Yes.
So when you're trying to land on a planet, that planet's moving, hurtling through space, and so are you.
Yes.
What you want to do is there's a match velocity button.
Yes.
And that will automatically make it so that your ship is hurtling through space in the same direction and speed as the object you're wanting to land on. So then you just have to
adjust,
manage like relative speeds.
Yeah.
And it makes pushing blocks seem such a breeze.
Okay, I've landed on the thing. Landing seems very difficult.
Yeah, it doesn't help if you like are flying forwards into the planet, because you're at a right angle from your landing gear at that point.
Yeah. The problem is that that's how you control it, though. Yeah, I did figure that, Snarwin. I just don't know how to process that into information that I can make use of. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a thing in here.
Lots of things have things in them, Zodi.
This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Oh, this is a audio log. A text log. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Well, I didn't do that, so I'm smart. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. That would be wise, I think. Clary, if you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can investigate the surface. Oh, we might find a dead goat in here.
Zodi.
What? We might. Or like a frozen goat.
Oh no, I'm so scared when a tree moves. I want to see a dead goat.
Well, not dead. Frozen.
I want to see the bones.
I don't want to see the bones. I want to see the living being that has been cryogenically stored in here. There's a difference. Some things are scary and some things are not. Whoop.
Yeah, mummies aren't scary.
Slip sliding. Cool.
Who's ever heard of a horror film about a mummy?
Many people. And yeah, that's theoretically a kind of dead, but I was figuring the person might be, like, alive. Anyway, appears to be everything on this comet, so there's not really much of anything here. So I guess it's time to go, and it's concerning. And also the planet's about to explode. So there's nothing of relevance on the comet that I can see. That is dark bramble. What is happening? What is...
Mhm. Oh, that's bad for Zodi. I'm sorry.
What?
You
What
don't
was
have to
that?
play this game.
What was that? Oh, that's Giant's Deep!
Yes. You strayed into its path.
It was behind me. I did not stray into it. It strayed into me.
No, its path. As in the direction it's going.
I know. I didn't do that on purpose. It strayed into me. No, I'm not okay, Razir. I'm not okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's go somewhere else.
Honestly, hearing you say that, I was half expecting you to turn the ship 180 degrees and hit accelerate.
I was doing that before I recentered myself. I'm okay. I'm okay. I just got ambushed by fucking nightmare death and had a little bit of a panic attack. It's fine. I can't pilot the ship good. And so I got ambushed by Devil World.
Giant's Deep isn't that bad.
Giant's Deep is everything that I've ever feared.
It's pretty chill.
I'll keep that in mind.
My buddy Capro is on Giant's Deep, if I remember right.
Yeah. I don't... What is happening? Why is my ship flying the way that it is? This game honestly feels uncontrollable.
You need to use match velocity a lot, and then just wait for it to match your velocity.
I should have waited for it to match my velocity, but now I'm just kind of like flying into wherever. I'm completely lost in space. I am... It doesn't even show me where I am. Is that where I am?
Well, you can always start
the
move over.
I don't know how... Well, yep, I can do that. That is in fact the thing that's happening. The sun has exploded, everyone.
Yay! Everyone's singing the sun exploding song.
Yeah. We are going on a cruise. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. One Piece. I could not think of anything. Just a moment. Okay. I'm okay, everybody. I just had a severe panic attack.
That's not something that I tend to follow up with. And that's okay.
Yeah. I'm fine. I am genuinely fine. It was just very shocking and immediately like, oh, I'm underwater. There's tornadoes everywhere. I have no idea what is up. I don't know how to get out of this. I'm going to crash and die, and I will die me for real in real life. Gonna have another marshmallow. Marshmallows are not meant to be crunchy. That works. There we go. What happens if I just go to sleep? Okay, I see. It is some way to advance... Some way to advance time. I see. Okay. Since time doesn't actually progress while we are on this, let's look at our ship log for a bit.
Yeah, we can procrastinate on getting back out into the stars. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Frozen Nomai shuttle. There is more to explore here. Okay. I could not find my way in, but good to know that there is something more there. Oh, I can call the shuttle home on the interloper. Okay, okay, that makes sense. I just have to go to the gravity cannon, which is right next to the hell planet. Good. I don't know my mind. So it says that I can call the Frozen Nomai shuttle back using the gravity cannon. And I saw one of the achievements that they let you see is fire your ship with a gravity cannon. And it looks like the thing that the seed flies out of near deep something. One of the deeps. One of the bad zones that I don't like. And...
Okay.
And so I have to go near there to get to the gravity cannon, presumably.
Ain't no rush.
Yeah, I'm fine. Quantum Grove.
I just mean there's plenty of things you can be doing in the meantime. Lots of other horrors you can discover.
Yeah. Quantum Moon. I can probably find that using the quantum signal. Maybe. And then there's all this stuff over here. Gabbro went to Giant's Deep. Cool. The eye signal.
That's what I said. My friend Gabbro.
Yeah. Ryback, Southern Observatory. On the Brittle Hollows South Pole. Okay. Okay, so this is some of the stuff that I'm familiar with. So that's our ship's log. You can also just look at stuff for each planet. Like Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, which I haven't discovered yet any. There's a Quantum Moon out there somewhere. There's the Ash Twin and Ember Twin, which are very close to the sun. There's the Interloper. There's Dark Bramble, which is certainly something. There's Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, and Giant's Deep. Well, but yeah, if you are, there's probably the gravity cannon. Oh, I probably have to fly into Dark Bramble as my ship and navigate it to find Harmonica Man. Harmonica person. Harmonica person. No. I will not at the moment. The Hourglass Twins, which I will say, I do vaguely know the deal with the Hourglass Twins being like you can only explore one early on and you can explore the other later on, and there's stuff that you can only explore at certain times. I'm familiar enough with the game, like, colloquially to know that. I bet there's a million things scary inside Dark Bramble. I think there's going to be a million scary things. Like, this planet in particular, and this one probably, are like nightmare. Absolute nightmare. And Hollow's Lantern and Brittle Hollow are probably going to be like whatever. I like that you can see the moon structure on Brittle Hollow there. Like, you can tell that there is a thing built there.
Brittle is a funny, lumpy little fella.
Yeah. And he's slowly being ripped into pieces and has a output somewhere into deep space. Oh, sweet, new, soft and fresh jumbo marshmallows in a can. That's where you keep marshmallows. Oh, it says in a can. Incredible. Provided for wild space adventures by the Outer Wilds Venture Group. I'm definitely delaying if it wasn't obvious.
It is so obvious, everyone knows.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get off this
Zodi's all, do I go to the planet that's right next to the sun that explodes? Or do I go to the planet that's collapsing and falling into a black hole? Or do I go to Water Planet? Or...
I like that we just say Water Planet. There's nothing else there. Horrible death Water Planet. Where is the sun and everything? Everything's over here. Okay.
Middle.
Okay. Wrong button again. Please just fly me to Brittle Hollow. I don't want to pilot anymore.
You should always be using autopilot. It is good.
Yes. I want to go to this place, this orb right here. Engage! Autopilot! Work, damn you! It undershot it, it said. What do you... Won't land for me. Okay. So I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the quantum moon. Okay. That makes sense.
It's your favorite. You love it when quantum.
That makes sense. What is that thing piloting, like, spiraling around the sun? Well, it's in the sun now. Didn't think they'd be that bright. I'm sorry. I ran into the sun.
Well, that'll happen sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It is actually fine.
I've never seen you have so much trouble with the video game.
I know. Do other people have difficulties piloting like I do? Is there something I'm just not getting?
It does take a bit of getting used to.
Okay. I mean, okay, to be clear, Snarwin and everybody else, that time I did actually pilot into the sun. Like, that was on purpose. That was actually something I did on purpose to reset the loop. Whoop. Let's check out the twins.
I'm just imagining you picking from the planets like the Nazis in what's it called, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, picking the Holy Grail.
No, I'm... What does that mean?
They're all scared. They're like, this one's gonna be the right one. This one's not gonna kill me.
Yes. I got confused by what you meant by that. Like, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Yes, the Holy Grail scene. I want to land, please. How do I land? Fine, that works.
Did you match velocity?
Yes. Didn't actually... Oh, hello, Fury. And yes, it does. I'm glad you could make it. This is not a ban evader. This is my friend Fury. Yeah. Yeah, how are you doing? How is everybody doing? Oh, I have disengaged the boat. I did not realize I had disengaged the boat. Anyway, we are playing Outer Wilds. If you weren't here for earlier in the stream, what happened is that I had a mild panic attack when I ran into when the water planet ran into me. I have a feeling that giant sand waterfall will kill me dead.
Zodi is having a bit of a time in this game. She was already scared witless by a forest.
It was a scary forest. Hey, this is the same place as on our planet. This is probably their. On the moon, there is a thing that points at the planets. This is probably something that reacts to the planets when it is being pointed at.
Yeah, the square snails.
The quest snails?
The square snails.
Oh yeah, that means nothing to me. And yeah,
The
spiral shells. Yes, I'm a very fearful person. Note: this door will remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Don't like that. An update: the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. And yeah, this is how the Nomai language is. It's cool. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So, although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Okay.
I love Nomai.
High Energy Lab. Okay. Bits of it are broken off. So I have to find a way to get in there before the sand covers it. The Sunless City, 300 meters, or whatever. I like that there's a glowing cable for this. $120 meters. Ah! 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 I didn't notice the ghosts. I did not notice any of the rocks that indicate that there is ghosts matter there to kill me instantly. Well, do you have anything more to say, Slate? I keep getting killed by ghost matter. Not if you use your scout to detect it, you won't, you dumb idiot. You think I made it just so you could take pretty little pictures of trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source, right? Stars above. Please tell me you knew that. I did. I do know that. I just did not know that there was something that I had to see there. Yeah, all the people in this game are friend-shaped, and just also the lizard folk that we see in this village and ourselves are non-binary in this game. So that's neat. Well, time to lift off and figure out what to do again. Addle Rock, that's the sun. What if I go to the twins again? What if I go to the twins and this time know that there's ghost stuff there, so I don't immediately die? Landing. Haha! I'm a genius! This is fine. Okay, have a good hunting for food, Fury. Ah. Those are cacti. I don't want to touch those.
No.
Well... I found the cave shard. Oh hey, a translating thing. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Adorable. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed? The North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Meloray and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Well, good for it. Yeah, the cacti were also wandering.
I love them now why being all, maybe our friend the Quantum Rock will meet us there. And so he's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I only hate the rock that when it is scaring me. I am not being scared right now. That's not where I left my ship. Oh, this is not my ship, then.
Maybe your ship is quantum now, too.
No, I left my ship somewhere, and I cannot access this one. This is the ship of one of the guys, one of the friends. This place seems important. Oh, this is another gravity cannon, I see. Why is the music musicking at me? Don't want it to be doing this. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home.
Sure.
Hey, we called the shuttle home. The Sunless City is in that direction. But we'll check out the shuttle first. Who's ready to see a Nomai in the maybe flesh?
I'm always ready to see a Nomai.
Well, that's Bones. I like the look of their ships, though. No place to sit down. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source and the readings. Why is everything in this game about going deeper inside of planets to find spooky shit? But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. So now we know that the Nomai had gender. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Well, that's sad. That didn't happen. I don't want to control the ship. What would these controls do? Ah! Fuck. Well, that's kind of what I deserve.
You were fiddling with the controls. What did you expect?
It's okay, there's a way to go back. Be free. Oh, come on. This is such an easy way to get to over there, but it's covered in ghosts and cacti. Hello.
Hey.
The stream exploded, so it's back up now.
Hello, stream.
It's stupid. No, it's crashing again. Fucking garbage internet.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's frustrating.
Yeah. Good news is, okay, now it's back. Everything is back and should be good.
Yeah, it better be.
Now, just in case it was missed, a bunch of cacti in the way here, so I can't go that way. Cannot get to the Sunless City from there. So now I knocked it over again. Impressive. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get there. And this place seems very cut off from everywhere else. So I'm stuck here unless I use the ship.
I'd have thought you'd been able to get out here, but I don't really remember.
I could probably, like, do some kind of jetpack shenanigans. But nah. Or, like, when enough sand comes down here or whatever. The sand probably comes down here, but... Oh, no, I can't get out. The gravity is enough that I can't get out. Well, nope. Cool. Please be solid sand. I'm going for a loop. Man, why the fuck does this always happen to me?
Don't worry. You're a Harthian. You're built sturdy.
Yeah, I mean, the person I'm playing as is, that's for sure. Ow. Hey, we're back in the place where I died. Yep, I see the ghost matter now. Ow. In the sand. Crash site cave, 60 meters. Well, I don't want to go there. I want to go where the ghost matter is. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So it's time for a detour. Oh, it does take a bit. Why is my... I have such a big backpack. That seems... That seems more than sufficient.
I don't remember it looking like that. That's funny. It is very funny.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the wrong way to go. I went back to the gravity cannon. 3 minutes of oxygen remain.
You need a big backpack so you can carry all your marshmallows.
I guess that's true.
You can't be a proper space explorer without marshmallows.
That's true. Fuel level critical. Understood. Luckily, I got back to my boat.
I'm glad that you consider it a boat.
I mean, it's a boat. How... It is not anything but a boat. That's pretty blatantly clear. There's the other spaceship. I want to find the person that is here. Which is like over here-ish. Yep, I wanted to do that 360 no-scope game. Okay, they are up here. Hey, buddy! God, why is piloting this thing such a piece of ass? There. Cheer! Sure! Oh, Oh, it's you! Take it your first launch went well, then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so I came up here to update them. Something seems how to put this off. Seen what, 10 supernovae by now? 12? They're in the double digits now, and that's, not normal. Not normal at all. Okay, so everybody's going through the time loop, and no one else has noticed except for those in space. And even then. How many stars are going over supernova? I have no idea. Massive stars go supernova when they reach the end of their lifespan, so it's possible that the stars are older than we realized. Maybe our models are wrong, and they don't live as long as we expected. Honestly, I'm not fond of either option. If the charts are wrong, what else is wrong? And our sun? No, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. I'm probably overlooking something. That's it. I just need to collect more data. I found something. Found your notes on Adelrock's main crater. I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant's deep. Hard to say. Used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. Noticed it, of course, but there's no planet. So it's a planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with celestial bodies in their solar system, such as the Adelrock, which I believe is how his biggest crater was formed. Okay, that's concerning.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why are so many stars going supernova? Okay, does no idea. What are you doing out here? Well, I originally came out here to update our star charts. Now, though, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the stars. There's so many, too many novae. Why are so many stars dying out? Never seen anything like this. Frankly, I'm worried, and a little scared. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout. I've been taking pictures of everything right here in my campsite. Seen the old shipwreck site on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? Not one of our own crashes, surprisingly enough. That's one's a Nomai ship. So there is a shipwreck somewhere here. I find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. Where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty, though. And now its sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? I'm not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems like a natural phenomena. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay. Good to know. I have successfully identified shirt. I should repair that. We're almost out of sun. Oh well. Okay, other planet, pretty cool. They are correct. This is pretty cool looking. Hey, I know my place. With a glowy sphere. And a floor pattern like we've seen elsewhere. Okay. More lights. Another one of these, and anti-gravity stone. Rude. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. One warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing its core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Oh, okay. So that actually explains a lot. The sentence right here explains what's up with Brittle Hollow. There is a warp core made of a black hole and a white hole, and it malfunctioned, I guess. I wish I could wait for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more material soon. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project, but I visit sometime to learn more. I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Oh god. We're discovering some personal communique. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Why do I keep on putting L's into words? Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals the neutron stars. And go meet her on the White Hole Station. That's adorable. Poke is one of the ones that died on the comet. That's a shame. Not yet. I am exploring a cool... wrong way. A cool, formerly sand planet. Wait, no, that was the right way. And no, most of the scary stuff that happened at the start of the stream, Fury. So if you want to see that...
And by scary, we mean poetry.
Not just poetry. So much more than just poetry. Oh, I want to go down, though. Heck. And also the sun's going to explode soon, so there's that.
Dang, sun's always on the fritz.
Oh, that's the light that... Sorry for shitty internet being bad, as always. It hasn't dropped in a while, so that's annoying to me. Oh, there's more Nomai bodies in far more tact than expected.
Yay,
More tact. Indeed.
What else was I supposed to call them?
I don't know. Also, as far as that one who was... I might have missed this. As far as that one who was talking about supernovas, I'm not sure they're in the time loop.
Yeah, you're correct. I realized...
I think they were talking about other stars also exploding. It's not that everyone in space is having time loop issues. It's that all of the stars are going off at once.
Yes, I realized that midway through and forgot to correct myself, but thank you. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. That seems bad. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How
okay,
curious.
But our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively is, I think, the way I'm regarded in D&D.
Yeah. I want to finish reading this. Come on. Sun's exploding. Well, fucking whatever. 8 games with time limits.
Da-da-da-da.
The planet exploded. Everyone exploded again. I am awake.
It tends to.
Yep. Anything new to say, Slate? No. Well. Interesting stuff has been learned. Let's float back up there and try again. But yeah, now we know what the thing is happening with why is it not locking on? Why is it not locking on? I'm left sticking. I'm pushing the button that locks on. I'm probably going to get sucked into another scary planet and fucking die or whatever. Because it's not locking on anymore. That's the sun. Well, my control stick isn't locking on the way it's supposed to, so that's cool. I may have slightly unplugged it, who knows. I'll check.
That is peculiar. I don't know why it would stop working like that.
Yeah. Probably my controller being bad. You can also lock on from the map screen. Thank you, Snarwin. That's actually quite useful. What was I saying before that happened?
I would note, however, that if you lock on from the map screen, there is the unfortunate possibility that you may overlook there being something between you and what you lock onto, which is going to cause problems for the autopilot.
True.
By which I mean the autopilot is going to be completely fine with that.
Yes.
You may not be fine with the result.
Lock on has returned to existence. There, okay. I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot it because of the L stick not working. We're going to go back to Ember Twin and try and get to the Sunless City.
Hooray.
There. Successful landing. Not successful landing! Well, I'm down here now.
You are in space.
I'm in the middle of the planet.
That's like space, except for where it's not like space.
Yeah. Well, my jetpack has almost taken me out of orbit. This is fine. I'm going for a little adventure. This is fine. See, we made it to our destination, probably.
You've certainly made it to a place.
Yes. Ouch.
See, part of me wants to recommend you go to explore certain other places because spooky and funny internet video. Yell.
I really, really, really need to emphasize that I am not exaggerating for content.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that I don't actually want to scare you.
I appreciate that. Hey, I found... Why is it always the noises? Distress beacon. Understandable. That's distressing. It's a beacon. It's distressing me. Escape pod 2. Well, let's investigate this, I guess. Also... I have freeze time while translating texts. So why is it not working? It's weird.
Oh.
Anyway.
Because time disagrees and does not want to freeze.
Oh, okay, you can't freeze time while the sun is blowing up. Okay.
You cannot pause time in the last moments of kaboom.
Okay. We need status reports, and we need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pods passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Okay, so that's weird because this is one of the escape pods.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the recording of... Maybe that's a recording of a radio communication.
That would make sense.
From... Right, from someone who is not on this planet.
Yeah. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3 has been launched. Now launching escape pod 2. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Something's scanning in external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Okay. Interesting that we get to see, like, 3D of their writing. That's new. The heat from the star system sun is
They
more
have
bearable.
holograms, and they use them as a paper replacement.
Yeah. The heat from the star system sun is more bearable down
We
below
would
the
probably
surface.
also do this.
Probably. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down here to build a long-term shelter. Anona, but these passages are a maze. Oh, good. I love mazes. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Thank you. That's funny. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Do I go down in this direction?
Probably will need to.
Do I have to, though? I need to, but
No.
do I have to?
Why not cave?
I couldn't quite tell what you were saying there, Yiza.
It's just a cave. It should be fine.
That looks like a spooky face. Hold on. No, there's something down there.
Was there?
Yeah, the stalagmites.
Well, I can't pass through there. Okay. Anglerfish.
Okay, just checking. No, you know how the scout works. Never mind.
Ah,
I don't need to tell you that you can turn around its camera.
I did not actually consider that. Okay. Big scary monster, asterisk dead.
Yeah.
That makes me think this place used to have water.
Either that or
Is it
anglerfish.
dangly
That
thing
swims
still
through.
glowing?
Yes, it is. We have found an enormous
Is there
cavern.
writing in there, and can you translate writing
There
from
was,
the pro?
there was light writing in there, and no, we cannot.
So how do you get in there?
Probably from another way. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we can construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Melorea found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Well, I guess I'm shit out of luck. Maybe. I don't like the breathing sounds. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations. Climb upward through the opening above them. Oh, this is so much. Sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay. Sand pit, left. Rock formations, up. I mean, that wasn't that scary. That wasn't that circuitous. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melorea and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. And it's also gone now. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel ahead behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach a shelter site. And I don't think I can move through this. Oh wait, I can. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Okay. I'm almost out of oxygen. I would like there to be trees here. I would like there to be trees here. There is trees here. They're dead trees. Excellent. Useless.
There's...
Unless these are real trees. These are real trees. Oh, thank God. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Hey, there's no personal tag on this. And now there is on this one. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically less, practically no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. And I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we have hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to, everything we believe in our species. Unsurprising idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I promise. I wish to protect these species. Okay, so what this is telling me is that the sun's blowing up because some of them are still alive, and or this project is working beyond their deaths, and is detonating the star. Okay.
Maybe.
The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the stun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Adea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, I won't support the station's use. And that's the end of the conversation. Now, what is this? Anglerfish Overlook District. That didn't do anything. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Eye Shrine District. So this is definitely meant for something, but... Oh, it turns on the lights, I guess. Yeah, it turns on the lights. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. That place is full of ghost material. Nothing inside here, though, worth going in, though. No, don't while you're putting me forward.
I wonder if that's like a maze that you could find a way through of ghost material.
Possibly. Also, I like that Chert was like, where do they live? Do they live underground? Do they like it? And, like, the answer to that question is no, they're not made of rock. Well, there's there's nothing down there, so this is not relevant. Also, what killed these guys if their bones are found in these positions?
Eventual starvation and then falling over.
I guess. That would make sense. Wow, the sand goes pretty quick. Oh, the Sunless City. That's what this was. Oh, come on, really? It's a maze. Very shiny sand. Are we playing the fossil fish game today? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the stepping stone cave, and the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now.
What?
Gratitude, Solanum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. They threw a lantern at the fish bone. Oh, that took me in a circle. I did not get to the place I was trying to get to. Oh well. What's the end point to this game? Like, no spoilers, but, like, is there a clear way to complete the game, question mark?
There is an ending, yes.
Okay. Don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to this solar system, but is that good? Dad told me a lot of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eyes isn't something good? I mean, it's a thing that they made. It is neither good nor evil. It is a technology. Gravity cannon. I may as well see what's over here, because I can't go anywhere else. Can't go over here because there's ghost matter everywhere. Cool. Well, I'm going to be crushed to death by sand soon.
Maybe you can get out?
I mean, I could, but I feel like the sun's going to explode soon anyway.
I feel like if the idea that is that the sun is if the idea is that this sand goes back and forth,
Yeah.
the places that have living trees probably don't fill up all the way.
Possibly, yeah.
Because, they're still here.
Yeah. I'm almost out of fuel. Right, this just goes to a place I can't go to. I can kind of sneak through here. Okay, this is important information. If I want to go back here in the in another loop, I just go here and I cut all the bullshit. Because I can just go right here.
Turns out they had a regular exit.
Yeah. I cannot use the gravity cannon. So I'm probably just stuck on this planet until I die. But using oxygen as propellant? Why?
Because you may need to get out of a hole.
That feels like a very dumb decision.
It is a last ditch. I am out of fuel, and I need to get out to where I can get more fuel to return to my ship emergency thing.
Fair point. Fair point.
Right, what's the alternative here? I'm out of fuel. I can't use my oxygen as fuel. I guess I'll just sit here.
And suffocate.
I guess so.
And eventually run out of oxygen anyway.
Yeah. Well, my boat's okay.
And when you get in there, you can get more oxygen.
If you run out of oxygen, you can try breathing your fuel.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's a question of, hey, will you be able to get in here to refill your oxygen and fuel before the sun explodes?
Yeah.
Yes, by a few seconds. You will at least be able to die in stellar fire.
And instead of sand.
Without suffocating at the same time.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
You could be dying in stellar fire while also suffocating.
True.
That is a kind of worse.
I could also be in Giant's Deep.
Unfortunately, you may have to go to Giant's Deep at some point.
Welcome, hello. My name is LaZodiac. Welcome to my No Giants Deep run of Outer Wilds. I don't need to go there. That place is fake.
Technically,
Maybe if you approach it intentionally and are very careful not to just dive into the depths, maybe there is something on the surface
Yeah, that's possible.
somewhere.
I mean,
Right?
there is no surface. It's a
if you
water
are deliberately flying there and you get into orbit, then you have the opportunity to look down and see if perhaps there is something visible on the surface that's not underwater.
Yeah. Church research notes. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. They did not choose it. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on the device. Hauling the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy right now.
Well, you brought the translator tool.
Yep. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is not also a note. Disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so we can always know where it is.
Question.
How?
What if you are on it and then you blink?
Yeah. Macroscopic quantum mechanics.
don't blink then.
Found your note, Meloroa. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Neat. What was the orange mark they mentioned? Hey, this is the updated eye. Nothing over here. So this planet is always monitoring something. My guess is that that is the symbol for the moon, because that's Hearthstone. This is fuck shit. This is Brittle Bramble Place. This is the thing that is also secretly killing all the solar systems because it's spreading its seed everywhere. And there is Brittle Hollow over there. Yeah, that's all the planets that exist. Yep, it is tracking the moon. Not that that's useful for me. Like, that means nothing.
I don't know. Maybe something happens when they line up.
Maybe, but that seems unlikely. And also, this is tracking the quantum moon. Yeah, see, it is suddenly shifted to over there. And I bet if I were capable of looking better... Yep, there's the moon. And horrible noise that I don't like. But that's probably the... Yeah, this is a stress beacon. I've learned so much. Okay, so I actually have learned a fair bit exploring this planet. Oh, there's another wall scroll. I'm out of time to read it fully, probably. But I'll try.
Time pauses. You do still maybe...
The sun's exploding.
Oh.
Quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Nona Burr, I've just observed the quantum moon is orbiting around Dark Bramble. I have a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. You have keen eyes, my friend. This moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Actually 6. Presumably, I have to find all of the quantum rocks to ever actually go to the quantum moon. Well, sun's going to explode. Good night, everybody. That's another death for us.
Oh no.
We're not going to stop here, but I feel like I'm running out of places to go. I have an idea of, like, places that I need to go.
Well, the quantum moon is going to be one of them.
Yeah, that seems important.
As soon as you can figure out how to get it to stay put long enough to fly there.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just ask it nicely.
I think I know how to do it. You have to get all of the eyes looking at every single place that it could be so that it stays in one place. That's my guess, anyway.
Does the camera on your drone count?
No, because it's not active until you press a button. I wish we could tell other people about the time loop instead of just Slate. I want to know what the scientists' opinion on the time loop is. Let's take a look at our stuff on her.
Activating the stuffometer. Stuffometer says you can get stuffed. Go away.
No.
Too much stuff.
I mean, this is actually quite a bit of stuff. Quantum moon locator. Quantum caves. Lakebed cave. I could go to Ember Twin's North Pole. That's true. Oh, somebody dropped.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, Giza is probably sleepy. She was yawning. I will put Giza to sleep. There we go. Coleus vanished at that North Pole. We could go there. Sun Station. No one 100% like that. I do have to get to the high energy lab at some point as well. That's what I was blocked off from doing at the end there. I don't want to do that. This is probably fine, but like, I don't want to engage with the anglerfish bones.
mean, that would get you the ability to read whatever was written in there,
Yeah, that's true.
right? I mean, it's dead. It's not moving.
Yeah.
Ooh, highlighted. There's more to explore here.
Yes. That was the Sunless City. There's also the Interloper. And there's everything in Dark Bramble. Well, that's Hearthstone, actually.
I assume there's going to be some clues in some of these that are going to cross-link these clusters.
Probably. Oh, I can see the sun station on the map now. That's good.
Now you know it exists.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go there. That sounds like something small we could do before... At some point, maybe. Oh, can I not lock onto it? That's fun.
I bet you can lock onto it once you did, and it's just small.
Probably.
Or or maybe you can lock onto it from actual sight,
Maybe.
just not from the map.
Yeah. And there's the White Hole Station.
Probably faster to get to the White Hole Station by falling into the black hole.
It depends. Brittle Hollow's right there. But yeah, let's try and get to the Sun Station. All I have to do is fly directly into the sun. Lock-on isn't working again. I should really get a new controller at some point. Okay, now it works.
And there's the station.
Yep, all I have to do is match the rotation of the sun, which is taking forever. It's not working.
You're matching velocity, not... I don't think you can match rotation.
Yeah, you can't match rotation, but you can match velocity. And it wasn't letting me, so... Doop-a-doo. The sun's gravity is more powerful than your thrusters. You know, in retrospect, that makes sense. That's a good point,
So it's
Snarwin.
very large.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know how to get in there, then.
Carefully!
Suppose that's true. Hey, this didn't shoot the seed this time. It looks slightly different. I don't care. It's near the Giant's Deep, and I'm never going there.
Is it shooting in different directions each time?
Yes. Some kind of...
What's going on with that?
I don't know.
This is a time loop.
Yup.
Why is the first event of the time loop different each time?
I have no idea.
Is this a time loop?
Maybe? Maybe it's quantum. That's a good point, Snarwin.
I wonder if it'll ever just, is there a list of places it goes, or does it go in a completely random direction every time and there's an infinitesimal chance it lands on your head?
I have no idea. That would be funny.
Yep.
Okay, so I have no idea how you're even supposed to get to the sun station if the sun is that strong, which, I mean, makes sense. Ah. Hello?
You'd have to try and
Hey.
to orbit around the sun
Welcome back, Ethan.
rather than hovering above the sun and then diving and then waiting for it.
Yeah. I have no idea how to approach the sun station. I also don't particularly care. There might be something there important, but it's...
I'm gonna assume in a game like this, there is always something important near everywhere.
Yeah.
Like every one of these places that you could possibly land is gonna have something important.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little kind here and say the game does not expect you to have to land on the orbiting sun station.
Okay.
You can. There's an achievement if you do,
Oh.
but the game's not that.
Okay, so that's not actually a thing that matters. Understood.
I mean,
I would
there
guess there's
is,
going to be
like,
another
modern stuff.
warp or something to get to it then. Because there's no way there's not something there.
Oh no, there's definitely like lore and stuff there, but like you don't need everything.
Yeah. Make my controller to work, please. I am also now deathly afraid of every time my ship starts to even slightly seem uncontrollable, because I don't want to fall into the goddamn giant's deep again.
Hmm.
Jan's Deep isn't that bad. You'll be fine when you get to know her.
No, I won't. Another successful landing for the Balsa Wood space program.
It's not balsa wood. They use sturdy wood.
That's true. They use genuine pine.
Why do they call it Brittle Hollow, I wonder?
I mean,
If it only started falling apart, like it starts falling apart only in the moments after this loop.
that's a good point. Maybe because it looks
Right,
brittle?
Like at the start of the loop, Brittle Hollow has not fallen apart at all.
Yeah.
It's just rock.
Maybe we'll find out. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from Whitehole Station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole, our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel.
Recreated.
There was a big explosion. But also, the pausing of the translator stuff makes it really jerky when I try to move to the next one. So I might turn that off too, which is also bad because this is important stuff to read. But I'll do that. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works and I'm delighted, I know we could do this. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Hey, that can't be correct. Clary, have you seen those readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the Whitehole Station. If you en route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. More discs. Another corpse. Oh, that's why Brittle Hollow is breaking apart. Its moon is shooting asteroids at it.
That would do it.
Yeah. Also, the reason why they rebuilt, they had to recreate warp travel, is because they all crashed here. They were probably like scouts from the Nomai civilization that just got lost here, and they're all dead. And there's the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky. Your thoughts interest me. Compliment your eyes. Yep, this is all stuff we know and doesn't matter. Wait, I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, the Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend's hollow lantern for nights and times. The nights the moon circle this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Yeah, people just discussing the quantum moon.
I love the way they talk about it.
Hypothesis. They can exist.
Playful moon.
Yeah,
violent brother.
I do like that. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. Strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. I don't know what null hypothesis means.
Null means...
I know what null means. I just don't know what null hypothesis means in this scenario.
I was explaining!
Sorry.
Basically, in science, it's very difficult to completely disprove something. Or, I forget which way around it is. But basically, when you're sort of investigating something, instead of saying testing to see if this, I can't remember the details. It's been so long. But basically, instead of saying like, I think if I dropped this ball, it would fall to the ground. No, it's not that. Gosh, I can't do this. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's you can't prove a negative,
right?
The
null hypothesis is the hypothesis that whatever it is you're studying isn't actually a thing. It was just chance. It's whatever you thought was causing the thing. Actually, no, it's just chance, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Disprove the null hypothesis by proving with enough confidence to your satisfaction that there is actually a connection between things.
Okay.
So, hypothesis, there is too much lava. I'd prefer we test that no, not lava.
Okay.
I'd prefer we stop testing increasing amounts of lava to see whether there is such a thing as too much lava.
Okay, that's good. And now to the other station. I'm here, I did it. I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found my way inside the structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring. But I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. I can get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. This door is broken. So I came all this way for nothing. Where is this particular person? They're inside the ship, probably. The planet. Whoop! Ow! Hey, I found Tower Shard. I would like to go down there, please. Surface integrity, 5%. That's always a lovely sentence to hear. Okay, this is probably why they call it Brittle Hollow, because they knew this planet was going to fall apart, because they could just dig under the surface.
It because you were like, oh, this doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Our home could fall into that black hole right there.
But they can use the black hole for science things.
But very
the Nomai don't really dislike things. They're
Quantum knowledge,
okay, this is actively hostile to our survival, but that just means it's spicy.
I would like to go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, please. This is going directly into the black hole, isn't it? Okay, this is... Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Ah, I see. Oh, and double C is broken. I can't reach it.
Why didn't they make... It's good they didn't make the infrastructure to last here on... what was it called again?
Brittle Hollow.
That'll be why.
Probably something I can do to get up there, but I have no idea.
Well, what are these glowy things?
They're anti-gravity steps. But the bridge is broken, so I can't actually go to there.
I assume if you try and keep walking up that, it just... you fall when you hit the edge of the glowy bit?
Yeah. Well,
Can
time
you
to go here.
Jet from one to the other?
No. Especially because I have not enough fuel. Fancy vibro bridge, though. You got all the way here, friend of mine. Ryback.
You're back.
Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job to you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow. You probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. Here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. Alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. Been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all the way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. I mean, there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin. That's incredible. Whole city, and I had no idea it existed. That's great. How do they keep the sand out? For me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by the awful river of sand. Gosh, Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. Sunless City. Wow. That means there are 2 groups of Nomai. One that lived in Ember Twin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. They must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets, too. Where should I explore here? Oh, wow, you shouldn't... shouldn't you explore here? Not that black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate, because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City, that's just to the north. You can kind of see it from there. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. It's not like the rest of the Nomai structures here. There's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it. It's not too much trouble. What are you doing? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or I'm the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help. Well, I can't ask you any questions, sadly, so I can't do that. Do they just eat marshmallows? Lizard people are weird.
Traditional snack.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh!
Space. It's the traditional space snack.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess.
a traditional camping snack. They're space campers.
Yeah. But the question is, are they happy campers?
Obviously.
Seems pretty happy to me.
I bet it's like the least happy of them that we've met, and well,
Did you get his
aside from the one
signal
who's been blown over
identified
the moon.
just to get that
Oh,
marked in the web?
Yes, I did.
Just like pointed in with the signal scope until it says, "Oh yes, that guy."
Yep, I did do that. Also, nah, it's fine. What is this? Sand, ice, gravity cannon, all lead to there, whatever this means. The Hanging City, north, 250 meters. Oh, and that's probably where they fell. School District, Meltwater District, Eye Shrine District, Black Hole Forge District. Ah, so interesting. Ah, the ground is a wall here. The floor is a ground here. You know what I mean. One day I'll say words that are correct. Hey, more ghost material. Many skeletons are here. Understandable, this is the school district. Ghost matter detected nearby. Oh, there. Nothing of interest over there. So are we to presume the Nomai didn't breathe oxygen? Or they had, like, oxygen devices?
Why?
Because we can't breathe here?
It's sort of very broken here, too, so.
True.
Right? And we have seen plants in their places.
Yeah.
And apparently, the presence of a tree in a space that is otherwise open vacuum is enough to breathe on within a few feet.
I guess so. Another...
Maybe they just had more trees
Maybe.
and died on trees rather than actually being sealed against vacuum or having a generally stable atmosphere,
Explanation of festivals.
which are apparently not required things in this universe.
All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their more interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. I like that this is clearly like a child writing, and you can tell because the words are all scribbly, whereas this is an adult writing and is all proper.
I do love that so very much. It's
Don't
so
forget,
good.
festivals happen every 10 years. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too.
So this is some kid's history report.
Yep. Which is adorable. I love that. Formation of this universe by Solanum. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday.
Uh-oh.
Yep, also...
I think
I would hate to be alive when that happened.
Yeah, also, this is Solonym, who we saw adult writing of in another place that I don't remember.
I remember seeing Solomon talking about playing the the cave game.
The cave game.
That's a different planet, though.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, I missed that jump. This is fine. This is me very dead.
It's okay to die. It's not a big deal. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Except me.
I mean, I haven't died yet.
Yeah, I'm the only one who has
Oh.
died.
Okay. Sorry, Zodi. It's just you then.
Yep. That's fine. I'm glad to be the only one who has died, personally. Oh! Oh, that was fast enough to kill me. Well, that was an experience.
Hello? There was a beep.
Hey,
There was a beep.
Echo.
Oh, it's a robin.
Robin? I'm hearing so much echo.
It's from Robin's side, I'm pretty sure, which is fine. Never had time to chat that way.
Robin! Robin?
It's fine.
Robin?
I was actually going to stop for today.
Robin's thing isn't working, which is weird.
Yeah, the microphone. It like we're hearing ourselves through your microphone, which is fine. It just is. Oh. Probably some audio problems on her side. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am actually like done for today. So let's do a raid. Let's see if there's anybody I can throw you all at that'll have a fun time. Mecha GM is playing Elden Ring, so I'll send you all over there.
This is like the end of the stream. Does it work now?
Yep, we can hear you.
Works.
We can hear you now.
My computer does messed up things with audio sometimes.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we were just about to send everybody out to Mecha GM to watch him and his friend play Elden Ring. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and thank you to my lovely guests. This has been a wonderful time, except for except for the first hour, which was soul crushingly bad. Thank you all very much. Have a lovely night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I've totally been here the whole time.
I think that got through. Anyway,
Quantum Robin.
I've hit the stop.